some wood.
I can also cut them in half.
Spending the day with my father-in-law, learning more steps of his epoxy woodworking. Definitely not the day for me to be wearing pigtails. Not very safe. He likes to maintain the live edge, but do a little shaping on the areas where we cut. Now we're blowing out all the little pieces of wood pulp that might be in the crevices after sanding. I'm sketching out the wave that we want to do on this piece of wood. I don't think it's really a necessary step, but it can kind of help your plan. And now I'm just blowing out more air in some of the crevices, especially on the side. You can kind of see there's some natural deep crevices on the side that we're maintaining. This was my first time using a saw. I have to remind my father-in-law that he's supposed to be letting me do the things because I'm trying to learn by doing. Now I'm doing a bit of the shaping to kind of make it blend a little bit on the areas that were cut versus the live edge. Now we're mixing the base epoxy. Got to get all those bubbles out and get it really clear. It is a bit of a time-sensitive issue. We're taping up where there were some natural crevices that went all the way through so that the epoxy doesn't come out when we pour it on. We need to make sure that everything is covered with that base layer and then blow out any holes that we see. You'll see us use another tool too. Then it's time to mix a bit more epoxy with the color. And we're going to do blue waves for this piece. Before we pour that on, we're going to use heat to blow out some more of those air pockets. Now it's time for the big wave. Little mistakes can be easily fixed by just blotting a bit. Now you can wait the next day to pour the second layer of color or the same day. It all has different effects depending on what you want to do. And we're using heat again to make sure that it's nice and hot when we want to now blow it to kind of create that wave look. It's really important that the epoxy remain hot, and you can do a fast high temp or you can do this slower temp and have a different effect. After adding the white for the foam of the wave, we then blow it again to create the connection with both the heat and then the hair dryer. And then you just have to keep coming back to the piece to use heat to get these bubbles out so that they don't become permanent.